Boston with the ball. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the 76ers.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Yeah, they weren't doing themselves any favors missing all those free throws. You could sense the frustration mounting as the game went on.
Here's Embiid. That one, no good. Nice D from Porzingis. For Boston, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And he gets the bucket. MP's got 11 points.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Outside, George. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Shoots from the block. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. And Embiid throws it down.
What a fantastic finish there on the break.
Such a heads-up play to kick it back. Great awareness on that transition.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, MP in the last time out against the Spurs was all business. He scored 45 points. And as we've come to expect, he filled it up from three-point range whenever he could. Performance like that makes you hungry for more. Be looking to follow that up tonight, guys.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And here's Boston. They're on a 17-4 run. Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And, Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
A nice shot by MP.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
The 76ers trail by 8. To the middle, here's George, and George with the stuff.
And he may be in his 30s, but Paul George still has got a lot of balance.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. A 3 from MP. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
To Maxey. Pass to Yabusele. Here's McCain. Light covering. 5 to shoot. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Chalk up 2 there. George has got 8.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
And here's MP for 3. And Embiid pulls it down. On the wing. 38 points for him last game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And it was a huge night for him at the other end as well. How about the steals? And he was just a big headache the entire game.
And so it's Boston going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be right back after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Boston.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition.
Good! Another from 3.
And with every three-pointer made now, he comes closer to that top spot.
And you know he wants it. He's been drilling threes all season. And well within striking distance.
Well, Curry's high mark of 402 is so far ahead of the rest of the field, but he's got a good chance to come close to it the way he's been shooting.
Richard, the Celtics have been among the NBA's elites for quite a while now.
Well, they've been a title contender every year for almost a decade now. Even with several coaching changes over that time, they've been the model of consistency.
Three-pointer. And again, Boston with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the 76ers with some changes. Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Saric comes in for Martin. And Maxey subbed in for Kyle Lowry. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And with plenty of games still ahead, here's a quick rundown of the power rankings thus far. Take a look at New York. They sink a little bit here in the rankings. Still, though, remaining in the top 5.
And, you know, the Celtics, they're just taking it one game at a time, dismantling each opponent along the way as they were predicted to do.
Martin, he's checked in for Saric. Fires for three. MP, no good. The 76ers trail by 16 by himself and finished off by Westbrook.
And there's the ferociousness. Got to enjoy Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Boston, no good that time either. 76ers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And that one's good. Maxey.
So locked in from range. Maxey almost makes it look effortless.
Hard to talk about a guy who can completely take over. Tyrese Maxey.
Oh, I love his energy.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Boston on top, up by 12. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Fairly easy stretch for them. Could even have some blowouts, allowing them to rest their stars a little bit.
That would be their best. Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Celtics.
I have some research here that might explain everything. Apparently 3 is more than 2. They keep making threes. That's why they're ahead.
I can't even begin. Thanks for spending halftime.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Joel Embiid. What's the news, David?
Kevin caught up with the head athletic trainer for the 76ers. He told me that he bruised his rib. He's got a pretty good mark there, and he is really feeling it. It's amazing. He's good to come back into the game. In fact, Kevin, he's already back in the game.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
On the court for the Celtics, the post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. The guards are Pritchard and White. And it's MP in at the 3 spot. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways, I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. That's good from George. Richard, we know how hard the game is to play, but I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Lets the three fly. Another bucket. Wow.
Once again, he's reached the 40-point mark as there has been no slowing him down all season.
Well, GA, with all these 40-point performances, he's close to matching the mark for third most 40-point games in a single year.
Well, we haven't seen this many 40-point games in a long time. He is close to matching his airness, Michael Jordan, who scored 40 points an incredible 37 times back in '87.
Nobody near George. Hits it from three-point range. George has got 6 here in this quarter.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
MP, no good. The 76ers trail by 19. Pass to McCain. Off target from outside. The Celtics have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. The 3 from MP. The rebound by Yabusele. Yabusele's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's McCain. Headed by Porzingis. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to talk to his guys. And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very...
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They trail by 14. Saric is the 4 with Embiid in the middle. Russell Westbrook out there with Lowry, and it's Oubre in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. MP, no good. The 76ers shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Westbrook finds Lowry. Westbrook, no good. Celtics leading by 14. The 3 from MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And the 76ers making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. Frank, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Pass to Embiid, and stolen by Tatum. 3-on-3. MP kicks to Tatum. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. And the Celtics lead by 17. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Pass to Oubre. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Now Westbrook takes it off the glass.
The D must force Westbrook farther outside because he can absolutely hurt you from down there.
A three from MP, and again for three.
Nails it and is now even for the record.
Hard to believe, isn't it? His next shot from range will move him into the top spot all time for threes in a season.
And he didn't come all this way just to tie the record. I can promise you that 403 is the goal.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. The 76ers trail by 18. Pass to McCain. Here's Yabusele. Launches it. Another miss by Philadelphia. George against MP. And it's off from three-point range.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Celtics leading by 18. Fires from deep. Connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. RG, what have you noticed about the young players that enter the NBA today?
Unfortunately, the NBA is now tasked with teaching players how to play basketball. The NBA wasn't a teaching league 20 years ago. Now it is. A lot of players are spending their first, second, and even third year learning how to play basketball. That was not always the case. They used to go to college and play for Hall of Fame coaches for 4 years.
And now we head to center court where MP has a few words for us.
You know, they say records are made to be broken. And this one was tough to get, but I did it. I can't even describe this feeling, you know? You work so hard staying focused day to day. And sometimes these big picture moments, they surprise you. And thank you to the fans for all the love and the support you give. There's still so much that this team wants to accomplish. And when this season is over, I'll be able to sit and reflect on this. But until then, thanks, everyone. And let's just keep going. Thank y'all.
Clearly, Greg, just a dream. So, Greg, you played the point. In Create a Player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Tim. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
Boston leading by 19. From the arc. Good! Another from three.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. Here's McCain. And it's good, 2 points.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
MP with it. Maxey covering. A three from MP. No good that time. The 76ers trail by 20. Pass to Maxey. Nice D from Porzingis.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the plate and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Boston.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight they'll make it 46.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
And again for 3.
The barrage continues, and he's now broken his own record. It's a new mark for the most triples ever in a game.
He said it. If anyone's going to do it, it may as well be me. And he keeps raising the bar higher and higher. Triple after triple. Catch him if you can. Shoots it. He got it again. Sensational.
And what a night. Arguably the best in franchise history.
Tying the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. Drummond dishes to Westbrook. The 11-footer. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Here's Boston now. And here's MP for 3. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. 29 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Oubre. Rebounded by the Celtics. MP, that's for 2. And another one.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time.
And when you talk about absolutely thrilling your fan base, MP has done it. I mean, this has been a game for the ages. We're sitting here marveling at MP, and who knows if this franchise record will ever be broken.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Bettina? Talk about when you first knew this record was within reach.
You know, it wasn't something that I was ever too wrapped up in, but this is our job. You look at the leaderboard and you see you're in first, you start peeking at the record book. Joe.
So what's next? Do you try to break your own record or expand on other parts of your game?
Maybe we should ask the fans, Joe. You know, give them their money's worth, put a ballot on the back of the seat, ask them, what do you want to see MP do?
Yo, MP has more threes than anyone ever. Dude is the best shooter I've ever seen.
Excellent quote tonight, MP. That's sure to win you some fans.
Crazy. You look like Craig Hodges out there. MP.
A shot of the Celtics earlier, coming down the tunnel. Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Looking now at some numbers for MP.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Caruso in at the 3 slot. And for the Celtics, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. MP is out there with Drew Holiday. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. All right, Brent, what do you expect from this kind of matchup with two teams that specialize in offense?
Points, BA, points. I mean, these guys are going to go at each other, and we're just going to see who can get into the best flow in this game. Is it going to be the starters? Is it going to be somebody off the bench that comes in and really stabilizes what they're trying to do offensively? Somebody has got to get an advantage. So is it who's hot first? We're going to find out. MP stretching out the defense.
To the inside. Back to Caruso. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Holiday. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. MP's got 5 points.
MP smart enough to know he doesn't have to get to the rim to be effective.
Caruso outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Now here's Caruso, averaging around 6 a game.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Wallace. Boston pulls it in. It's an understatement to say they're on a roll. They're coming in on a 15-game winning streak.
I mean, it's been a lot of fun to watch these guys and how much they're enjoying this. Every team they face is trying to end this big run. I've been on both sides of a game like tonight's, and I'll tell you what, it's tough to keep up the streak. Gotta love the pressure.
Now here's Wallace. He's definitely not pleased how he played against Denver.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Jazz really lit up the floor.
He added 33 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. His relentless approach has just worn teams out lately. He is winning the battle of wills. Brian?
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best. Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
MP, that one's good.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Pass to Wallace. There's the three. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Boston leading by 6. MP scanning the floor. And a miss there on the triple. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year. Already an elite shot blocker. Oh, it's just waiting threes for them early.
And we've got a timeout call. By Mark Daigneault. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
They failed to create enough good looks. The ball movement just wasn't quite where it needed to be.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, 2 bad ones, one good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
And Boston with some changes. Al Horford's checked in for Porzingis. Closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Well, they've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Jason Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Wiggins in at small forward. Shoots it from the corner. MP shot is off.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Now here's Wallace. He has 7. And it's Holmgren missing. Celtics lead by 7. And here's MP from outside. MP making the long-range connection.
So good to see MP attacking with reckless abandon, just letting his game flow.
Pass to Holmgren. Holiday against Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins from long range. Porzingis grabs the board. Boston's gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. A deep 3 from MP. Oh, another miss by MP. And Wiggins has got the ball here for OKC. Last time they met was in Oklahoma City.
And last time against this squad, they struggled to make free throws.
Lets it fly. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. MP's got 25 points. Here's Wiggins. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Such an improved part of SGA's game. Love his passing skills.
From deep, MP. Oh, another miss by MP. Thunder trail by 10. 1:43 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Wallace. Gets a very good look and converts. Wallace has got 9.
Great use of the bounce pass. Thumbs down on that one. Tough to defend against.
And here's MP from outside. Again, MP missing.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander has blossomed into this forceful guard. Just look at this performance.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. The Celtics making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. Celtics lead by 6. MP outside. From deep. Knocks down the long. MP's got 8 points in the quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And the basket by Joe.
Always ready to attack from the arc. The last 3 only added to Joe's motivation.
From deep, MP. And got it! Another basket!
And I think some of us saw this coming, but now it's happened. He set the new all-time rookie record for points scored in a season.
This was a record that almost seemed unattainable, unfathomable. But here we are, witnessing history in the making, and quite possibly the start of a career that's already showing the hallmark of a truly generational talent.
And you know, with all the hype leading up to MP getting drafted and joining the league, all the naysayers out there can now be silenced. MP has not only proven he's a quality talent, but an exceptional and elite level player. You have to compare his point production to not just MJ's rookie year, but Kareem's as well. And MP has now topped them all, including Wilt Chamberlain's mark of 2,707 points in his rookie season way back in 1960. I think we're witnessing the beginning of a legendary career, folks.
First free throw is good.
One of the most unique players that we've seen, Holmgren, part of this new crop of 7-footers with skill, combines rare length and great ability. And when you add his feel for the game, it could make him special.
Here's MP. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. MP getting it done for the Celtics. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Thanks for joining us. And first off, let's take a look at the players of the week. In the Eastern Conference, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
After a while, some guys get comfortable. Now Giannis, he continues to work hard, adding layers to his game.
Yeah, with his success, it fueled his will to win, Shaq, rather than diminishing it.
Now looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the Thunder.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy looks, Shaq.
Yeah, the only way to slow down a team with good scores is to disrupt the...
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Drew Holiday out there with MP. And it's Brown in at the 3. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Brent, how much importance do you put on coaching at the pro level?
Well, B.A., it's huge, and I think the best coaches in the league are the best relationship builders. It's not about the tactics. Everybody's running the same plays and trying to take advantage of the same things. It really comes down to the connectivity between the coach and understanding each and every player you have on your team.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
MP shot is good.
They've been very well-rounded. and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Wallace, the pass to Williams. Sinks the tray. Williams has got his third bucket of the night.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
MP no good.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
The kick out to Williams from behind the arc. The rebound, Celtics. Tatum's got 7 rebounds in the game. Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brent.
BA, it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. I mean, his shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we could put a ceiling on what that potential is.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Holiday.
Boston foul. Jason Tatum. First personal foul. First team foul.
Derek White's checked in for Holiday. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Wiggins, he's checked in for Caruso. A 3 off the inbound. Called in by Brown. And so MP will bring it up for the Celtics. A 17-point lead, their biggest. He drops it from range.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. And Boston with some changes. Cadiz checked in for Porzingis. And it's Hauser in for Tatum. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Wiggins, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And here's MP from outside.
Boston foul.
Pritchard's checked in for Boston. Going with almost an entirely new group here. Porzingis has checked in for Queta. Jason Tatum comes in for Hauser. MP's checked in for White. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. Brown passes to MP. Beyond the arc. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got a rebound, number 5 here tonight. Taking a look at the Thunder. Isaiah Joe is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Kenrich Williams. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
And here's MP from outside. Again, the miss by Boston. Thunder trail by 14. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires for 3. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. MP's shot is off. The Thunder have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got rebound number 7 tonight.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Outside Joe. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins outside. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Celtics lead by 14. From deep, MP. And another one.
Oh my goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Williams comes in for Williams. Caruso, he's checked in for Wiggins. And it's Wallace in for Joe. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. To the paint. Here's Wallace. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
From deep, MP. Another bucket. Wow. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Thunder trail by 18. It's Williams, high post. Tatum's there. Williams misses.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts.
Connects again from distance.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. Holmgren, the pass to Caruso. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Grant?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There are some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
The first free throw is good. That one misses. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Graham. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall. And he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Pass to Holmgren. Boston pulls it in. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Shot is up. And it's good. He hits another one.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Here's Williams. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Celtics.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And as a strong year for the club continues, they've willed their way to 56 wins.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
44 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. From the arc. And again for three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game. That one's good for two. Boston on offense. They have a 19-point lead. Good. He hits again.
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time.
Yeah, when you talk about absolutely thrilling your fan base, MP has done it. I mean, who knows if this franchise record...
Good! Another from three.
And of course it falls for him. And that three pushing him into the record books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. A night we'll never forget. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
For MP to have a game like that in his rookie year, that's a special accomplishment. He can already score with the best of them.
incredible. No rookie has scored more points. Good teams win games like these.
Feeling you, MP. Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
The first 20,000 fans through the gates will get their very own t-shirt of our Nets mascot.
Up next, the Nets taking on the Celtics. For Brooklyn, kind of a seesaw affair over the last 10 games. But this team feels they are better than a 500 team. They look to tip that balance with the win here. Celtics, Nets, the NBA on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action. Stan, what are you keeping your eye on here as we go down the stretch of the season?
Well, I like the battle for playoff positioning and seeding. I think home court is really, really important, especially, Kevin, and you've done a lot of them. When you get to Game 7 in a series, you want that on your home floor.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's MP in at the small forward position. Just 5 on the clock. And he recovers it. Thomas's shot is off. MP against Milton. And here's MP for 3. Trains the three-pointer. MP's got 5 now.
That's a smart shot. I love seeing MP take the 3 in that situation.
To the inside, poked away, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
Here's Thomas.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Basket counts.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Finney-Smith passes to Milton.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Well, that's just their first make in 5 attempts. Maybe that bucket can ignite their offense.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Johnson kicks to Milton. Outside Thomas. Pass to Johnson. Beyond the arc. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Took him no time at all on that one. MP's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter. And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys. MP, in the last time out against Miami, got the job done. He finished with 49 points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. See what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever... was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Johnson outside. They can't stop the run with that one. Boston leading by 10. And one of the most respected players in the NBA is Jrue Holiday.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a 3-time Teammate of the Year award winner. He's also a Sportsmanship Award winner. He is a pro's pro. Well, this is the dirty work you love to see Porzingis doing. Saving the play and getting them a bucket.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And a new group in for the Nets. Aaron Sharp, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Bogdanovich comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Williams, he's checked in for Cameron Thomas. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Shake Milton. And then for Boston, Al Horford, he's checked in for Tatum. Jaylen Brown comes in for Derek White. And it's Pritchard in for Jrue Holiday. Pass to Bogdanovich. Plenty of space. It doesn't go for him.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
MP, that's for 2. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 15 points for MP.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Now Sharp, Bogdanovich wide open. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. For the finish, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
And let's not downplay the effort that play requires. Bogdanovich has to work to make that happen.
Brown with it, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
And the first one at the line is good. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
And just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Finney-Smith's checked in. On the wing, Melton. 9 points last game out. Pass to Finney-Smith. Clock at 6. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And Bogdanovich is a consistent shooter from outside. Once he's in rhythm, he's comfortable from firing from beyond. And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
MP getting it done for Boston. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Bogdanovich out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Sharp. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Williams at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen. The best three-point shooter, or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA, and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
Wasted no time on that one. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now this quarter.
And Bogdanovich plays with good rhythm and pace to his game. Has no problem going to the pull-up J when the D lays off him.
And there's the bucket from MP.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 12 points in the game.
And when Bogdanovich has the hot hand, keep getting him the ball. An outstanding scorer who can light you up.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. And Brooklyn making a change here. Brownie's checked in. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Celtics out in front, running away with it. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the...
I think they've been smart in their approach, guys. I mean, finding ways to set up ready shooters. And if you don't have it, just make the extra pass.
And more often than not, the right guys are getting fed.
Next up, let's take a look at our latest power rankings.
Checking out the Celtics, they're in that #1 spot for a reason, playing well as a team, making it look easy. Definitely the team to beat right now, guys.
Going to take a lot to knock them out that top spot. Until then, this is their league.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's MP in at the 3. Such a wide open look. MP's got the first points of the second half here for the Celtics. Brooklyn's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Johnson inside, covered by MP. Johnson, good.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Out to the right wing. Thomas kicks to Finney-Smith. He's looking for Claxton and finds him.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And here's MP for three. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Milton finds Thomas. Milton a screen on White. Thomas outside. Rebound by the Celtics.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates, is a big part of it.
Here's White, and he drives in. Gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, I like how White has upgraded his ball handling over the years. A big part of his growth.
Shot by Johnson, no good. And it's the Celtics ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. It's good. MP's got 41.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Hilton the pass to Claxton. Johnson with it. A 3-ball. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Third quarter. The Nets have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third.
Son, where'd you find this? Been laid up, been chained up.